Guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. I'd like to wish you guys a happy Friday, and you know what that means. The story time with Stock Market Steve live stream starts tonight, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time, man. And this one right here is open. This is not the Stevie After Dark, which we'll be continuing next week. But it's free to the public, and you know how it is. You know, we're going to have some funny stories. I'm going to talk about my week because I had a heck of a week. And, man, I just hope you all attend. But right now, I'm going to be dead honest with you. And I'm not going to hold back on this. Because, I mean, some people, man, you just got to tell the truth on stuff. The dummy of the day, or the dummy of the week, since all of this stuff came out, Shannon Sharpe, because, you know, yesterday was the NFL draft. So, you know, he was a topic in that, and more information than come out. Now a second woman is accusing him of R-wording her back in the day and coming forward with this pending civil lawsuit against this man. I told you before, this is a bona fide idiot. I read you the text messages. We laughed about how crazy it was. And then I came back and said how sad I thought it was for him to have everything and throw it away off with nothing. And I'm not talking about the girl. I'm just talking about the whole situation. Here you is a 56-year-old man running around chasing a 22-year-old girl. Then you threatening her and doing all this other stuff. Now take her color out of it because everybody's focused on that. I told you before, a lot of people argue over black and white when the real color is green. And that's where we speaking at right now, how stupid he is. Now he got to kick off some chips for running around and dipping his dick where it don't belong in a child compared to him. I seen some audio that's out now, some leaked audio. They put this out yesterday. Now, I read this before, and it's different reading it and then hearing. It's a big difference in reading something somebody says and actually hearing it come out of their mouth, guys. Because it puts it in context, the energy behind it, the silliness with it. This girl's Gabby, whatever the girl, this girl named this girl Gabby. I don't know why they keep acting like she's anonymous. He's going to call her by name in these audio snippet I'm about to show you, right? I want you to listen to him, how he acts, and then a lot of you women that was in abusive relationships or whatever, you'll know this type. After I say this, I'm gonna break down this audio to you and why I think this dude right here is a plumb fool. Take a look.
A phone conversation that Shannon and his accuser had. And now today we've gotten our hands on a new audio clip where Shannon once again seems to physically threaten the woman. Take a listen.
Coming to LA tomorrow?
Yes.
Well, I don't know why you want to go out.
Don't worry about it, Gabby.
Well, I'm not really interested in getting choked, so I guess we're going.
Yeah. I might choke you in public. Big black guy chokes small white woman.
It's not a good look, Shannon.
Not a good look that you do what you did to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, now I'm going to talk from a standpoint of a man. Because I don't know how it is to talk from a standpoint of a woman, but I'm going to talk from a standpoint of a man close to his age that been through, you know, life, and just like he's been through life and should know what to do and not to do. My problem with him is he knows better. You know better. And my thing with this is, I told y'all before, for an older man or a younger man to get with an older woman or a younger woman, it has to be what? Some type of connection here. Now, a lot of you guys that follow the NFL, I don't know if you remember this. Shannon Sharpe was real corny. He was a good player. We're not talking about his play on the field, but he was a real corny dude until he got into the First Take and he started getting on TV. And because, like, you know, he sounded like he got a speech impediment and he just be sounding crazy and he be doing goofy stuff on TV anyway that is not represent of a man like his age. He always was goofy. Another thing is, I don't know if y'all remember this, a lot of people didn't really care for Shannon when he was in the league, like in the locker room and stuff, because he had a select amount of friends because he got on people's nerves. Just seeing him the way he was back in the day, reason why I said I wasn't a fan of him, this the type of dude that get on my nerves. You know what I mean? He not for everybody. This dude is annoying. He like childlike, real goofy. That's why they put him on TV in the first place. They always put a certain type of black dude on TV that they think is exciting, where we look like scratching our head like, okay. And the thing that make me mad is, I'm gonna talk about race for a second. I don't give a fuck who he's fucking. That's his business. You know what I mean? People have a right to be with whoever they want to be with if it works. This worked for him. What else should work for him is the outcome of it, because he should have known better. She's young. Now, reason why I said I'm gonna bring up race, watch this. I took up for him when he tried to act like, Skip Bayless was doing him a certain way. He ain't come out and said because he still worked for ESPN, or he had to be, he was still under them. But he ain't stopped nobody else from saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? About it. And him sitting there, I'm good. And everybody rallied around him. Yeah, that's fucked up. We ain't gonna let them do you like that. We rolling with you, unk. Dumb shit. Now look, that's the thing. When it's a crack in the door and it's light, a lot of times when you look through that crack and what you see, that little bit you see, perception is reality a lot of times. This dude right here got an extreme white fetish. He do. He has a focused extreme white fetish. This is all BDSM shit. It is. And everybody ain't into that bullshit. This guy has money, which gave him freedom and gave him exposure to things a lot of us don't even think about. Especially with the circles he probably was running with. I'm more than sure people in his corner was like, yo, what is you doing? But he hard-headed. This is a bad little kid that you ask, hey man, why you doing that? Man, I don't know. This is what happens when that type of child gets successful and they not made to stand accountable for their actions. This guy's a major league fucktard to me. He is. Now a second woman came out. You ain't think that was gonna happen? Because this type of stuff, behavior, and people that do stuff like this, whether they messed up in the mind like he is, confused and abusive, and I said abusive, you seen the audio. He matches her mindset as a kid. I'm gonna come to LA. You coming to LA? The way she talk, I wouldn't even pay her no mind. She's annoying, her voice. But he ain't worrying about her voice. He was worrying about that vanilla peach he was chasing. Let's keep it the fuck real. He matching her energy. I'm gonna come out there, I'm gonna choke you. Big black man choking small white woman. Stereotypical shit. What did I say in my other thing? A lot of y'all ain't catch it. I say he big and he black. See, a lot of times, the way they try to push the narrative about black men a lot of times out here, whether it's through the media or whatever, and we all know this. We all know it. Black meaning aggressive. If y'all ain't never seen that movie Birth of the Nation back in the day, when it was all of that black exploitation and shit, they portrayed black men at that time as ravenous, sex-driven beasts and this and that. And he going right to that moniker voluntarily. I got a problem with that. Whatever he fucking get, he get. That's life. You do this, you get that. It is what the fuck it is. This guy's an embarrassment. As a man, and just goddamn, man. Really? Big black man choke white. That's why he wanted to pay that $10 million, because that shit come out. You work around white colleagues all day. And now here come this shit with this race play bullshit, exposing you. Of course you'll pay the $10 million. Said he had $100 million deal pending. You gonna blow that out the fucking window. Now a second woman can't come up. Shannon Sharpe accused of raping second woman, threatening to ruin her in separate lawsuit. A second woman claiming to be Shannon Sharpe's ex. She's white. Previously accused the former NFL star of rape. Look at it, they named this one. Michelle Bundy Evans, who allegedly dated the sports commentator nearly a decade ago, filed a lawsuit against Sharpe in late 2023 for defamation libel, and slander after previously accusing him of sexual assault. Evans claimed he assaulted her in 2010 after they got into an argument about his alleged infidelity, according to court documents obtained by Page 6 Media. This is on Yahoo Sports, so I don't know. But anyway, she claimed Sharpe proceeded to forcefully subdue her, compelling her to her knees and subsequently engaging in non-consensual oral penetration. So basically, she said something like he threw her down and he put the mandingo in her mouth. Consumed by fear and the perplexing nature of his actions, I harbored a deep-seated apprehension that resistance would precipitate further detrimental outcomes, she alleged further. According to the complaint, Sharpe 56, age 56 now, maneuvered her onto the bed and achieved non-consensual vaginal penetration, all the while proclaiming his intent to make it that no other man would want her. We heard that before. I want you to think about that. Now that's all I'm gonna talk about with that shit. This guy is a walking stereotype willfully. Willfully. He's a walking stereotype. And he basks in that bullshit. I ain't got no respect for him at all. I don't. People bring up the thing with Monique on the thing, right? Now, I ain't a fan of Monique neither, but I'm gonna tell you something. She made him look hella stupid when she asked him regular questions. He's standing there with his hands all goofy. You know why? You gotta pay attention. When she was talking, it was fucking with his mind. He was sitting there looking stupid. I got this. She said, it's going around in circles that you only like white women, which is his problem. You know what I'm saying? If he does, that's his business. Heard what he said, my children black. What is this? You can have a preference. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with your preference at all. You can have your preference. But when she was talking to him, that sheepish, childish thing and this and that, you know where that come from? Childhood. How many times you think men or women came, put their arm around him or put their hand on his shoulder and was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Come on, you don't do. Oh no. You see it right there. You fucking see it. So that's the thing. Just because you make money and all this other shit don't mean you smart. You might have a mindset to make the money, but socially, you goofy as fuck. And it's only a matter of time before everything that's given to you, you give back in one way or another. I'm done with this shit. But I want you people to focus out there and just start thinking. Look past the lines and what you see. Because shit like this is going on and has been going on. This guy should not have been with a kid. She's talking to him on the phone and he's matching her energy like he's on her level. You shouldn't have did what you did to me. I'ma choke you. Oh, shut the fuck up. Shut your fucking mouth and sit in that stew of shit you made. You don't want to see anybody bad come to anybody. But a lot of times where there's smoke and rumors, there's fire. And a lot of times when you open the door and that oxygen get in there of exposure, it's a full-blown inferno. And this motherfucker right here is burning out of control. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Shannon Sharpe, get the fuck out of here.